Did you know that if you buy a $1.3 million condo, you could end up paying more than $500,000 in interest over 30 years? In this video, let's break down how much interest you might pay on different types of homes, like a BTO flat, a resale HDB, and a resale condo over 25 to 30 years. Now, paying interest is important, but it's not the only thing to worry about when buying a home. Interest payments can look scary when you see the total amount, but don't let it overwhelm you. Let's look at both sides of the argument. Why you should be concerned about interest and why you maybe shouldn't worry too much. First, here's why interest should concern you. Your monthly payments have two parts, the principal and the interest. The principal is like your money. You get it back when you sell your home, assuming you don't sell at a loss. The interest, however, is money you won't see again. It goes straight to the bank as the cost of borrowing. For example, in the early years of your loan, most of your payment goes toward interest rather than paying down the principal. If you're using your home as an investment, high interest can eat into your profit since it's a big part of your costs. On the other hand, if you're just buying a home to live in, paying interest is something most people have to accept. It's a part of home ownership unless you can pay off the home in full right away. But even if you could pay off your home in full, should you? Interest is simply the cost of borrowing. If you're paying 3% interest on a home loan, but can make more than 3% from other investments or savings, it might be better to keep the loan and invest your money elsewhere. Also, don't be too alarmed by the big numbers. Remember, these interest payments are spread over 25 or 30 years. Over time, your savings may grow, and you might be able to pay off the loan early. Plus, there's a chance you'll sell your home before the loan term ends, and if the property value increases, it could cover the interest cost. For example, let's say you buy a BTO for $505,000 with a 25-year loan at a 2.6% interest rate. Your monthly payment will be about $1,833, and you'll pay around $45,881 in total interest over the loan's life. If you buy a resale HDB for $668,000 with the same interest rate and loan term, the total interest could be $192,700. For a $1.3 million condo with a 3% interest rate over 30 years, the interest might be around $524,000. In the end, interest is just one part of home ownership. It's important to know these numbers, but don't focus only on them. Instead, think about your monthly payments and if you can afford them. Also, choose a property with a good chance of increasing in value. That way, you can potentially gain more than the interest you pay.